Well, hello there and good morning, kids. Teacher Roy here again. First things first, what's up? Today we're going to be working with STEM and global citizenship. But before we go to our first topic, that is STEM, we have to have a little bit more culture because today we're going to learn about gravity. But first, we need to learn about who discovered gravity. And this person is extremely important. His name is Sir Isaac Newton. I gave you the first hint about him. Maybe you have heard about him already, maybe you haven't. Don't worry, we're going to have a little bit of information about him. Sir, remember the title Sir is given only in England to the important people of nobility. So that means Isaac Newton was extremely important that he was given the title of Sir. He was born in Lincolnshire, England. He was a physicist, astronomer, theologist, inventor, scientist, and an author. He wrote books, obviously, about the scientific investigations that he did. Um, he made many discoveries, many inventions, like I mentioned you. He practiced with the study of light, optics. He was also part of the development of the infinitesimal calculus that you're probably going to have to learn later when you're in middle school, high school. Uh, but the most important part in here, it's the laws of motion and the gravity. Okay, he was extremely, and he's still considered one of the most important people in the scientific time, in the scientific world. Yet he's not as big as Leonardo da Vinci. We already know there's no one as good as Leonardo. But other than that, it was extremely important. And today you're going to learn about gravity and the importance of it. So the pages for today, STEAM, page 136, page 137, and we have global citizenship, page 104, 105. So let's go real fast, real fast to STEAM. Let me share my screen with you. Give me one moment so we can go to this part, okay? Here it is, and share. Perfect. There we go. Page 136. What is gravity? Here you have two options. Option number one is you can read by yourself the whole reading. It's just 2 pages. It's not that much. Or you can listen to the track number 32. If you're able to get into internet like you're doing right now to watch the video, just go to AMCO, click on the little icon, and then play the track. Okay. I would better prefer if you read because then you will be practicing reading and that would be better. I mean, your parents could hear your reading and maybe you can practice a bit more your pronunciation with someone else. Okay, but what is gravity? Okay, what is the work of today? We have already done it before at school. The thing that you have to do is you have to read and then you have to highlight the most important information. Usually you do it with me, but this time you'll have to do it by yourself. I don't want 2 sentences, 4 sentences, 5 sentences only written on optional pages. I want at least half a page of these 2 pages that you're going to be reading. That includes your drawing. Remember, you always have to make a drawing according to what you read. Um, you're going to be learning about what is gravity, why is it considered a force. You're going to be learning about how Isaac Newton started to get these ideas about gravity and the laws of motion, air resistance, how it works with parachutes. Remember, parachutes are an invention of Leonardo da Vinci. Very good. Um, the gravitational pull of the planets. Remember, I have explained you about the meteorites and how the gravity of the earth pulls it, and then they can get into the planet, and that's how dinosaurs get extincted. The atmosphere and all this stuff also that have to be related with right now astronauts and all the study of the space. Okay, so you have to read the whole reading, highlight the most important information, and then you have to do your STEAM notes on optional pages. Okay, sounds good? Not complicated? Good. Let's go now to global citizenship. So global citizenship is page 104, 105. There are these 2 little pages in here. Inside the Western Hemisphere, Okay, first of all, what is the Western Hemisphere? The Western Hemisphere is the part of the world that is on the west, not the east, but the west. Okay, so for you to understand it better, if we had a map, it would be this. This is the Western Hemisphere. Okay, we are part of the Western Hemisphere. The instructions that they're asking you for this little exercise, it's teamwork. Obviously, you're not going to work in teams, you're going to work by yourself, but they're asking you, can you name each region? Write your guesses in the map key. So you have the map of the Western Hemisphere by different colors. Here you have the different colors and lines where you have to write what you guess the name of each part is. Don't worry if it's not correct. Later you'll be able to correct it. I'll tell you why in a moment. But you have to write your guesses. If it's not correct, nothing happens. That's why you're learning, okay? So let's go down here. That is page 104. Page 105, it's not that complicated. Yeah, this is all you have to do in this page. Don't worry about the rest. We go down here to geography of the Western Hemisphere. Here you can do the same as in STEAM. You can read by yourself or you can listen to the track, that is track 23. And here you're going to learn about the hemisphere, the regions, the physical geography, and the climate, and all this stuff about the Western Hemisphere. You have to highlight important information as well. You have to go through optional pages. You have to do your global citizenship notes. And in here, you will be able to correct what you have wrong on page 104. Why? Because if you read carefully, you'll probably get the answers for this. Okay? So first, you have to do it by yourself, guessing, trying to see if you are correct. Then you're gonna read, and then you're finally gonna be able to correct if you had something wrong. So let's see if you understood the activities of the day. For both global citizenship and STEAM, you have to read or listen to the tracks, highlight the most important information, and do your notes on optional pages. Remember, all notes have to go with a drawing. So what do I want to see when you send me the work of the day in algebraics? The notes. Okay, that's what I want to see, the notes. And obviously here in global citizenship, this part too. Okay, so for today, I need 3 photos. 2 of the notes and 1 of the map. Understood? Sounds good? Perfect. That's all the work of today. So please make sure to send all the doubts that you have, all the work of the day. Remember, through algebraics from 8 to 2 p.m. If you send it later, I'll check it the next day. Sounds good, kids? Perfect. Take care, stay safe, wash your hands, stay at home. Love you, and see you tomorrow. That's all for today. Bye-bye. Take care.